Hey, welcome back, and in today's video, this is not the video I was going to put out today, but I did record an interview that will be released Monday to do with the Davi vanity investigation on the Repzilla channel. In today's video, I thought it would be a good idea to show you the Onision meltdown on me that he did on Twitter just yesterday. He was releasing, well, we'll get into it. About a day ago, I did a commentary video. Onision has a terrible OnlyFans account. This made him really upset, and if you're unfamiliar with Onision, he's a controversial YouTuber on the platform. Currently under FBI investigation. Chris Hansen's doing an investigation on him as well, and I will put the playlist in the description below. So he got mad at this video. He started releasing screen caps of the emails on his Twitter account between me and him. One Twitter user saying, "Bro, the very little Repzilla said versus the mountains of emails that Greg sent. He likes to incriminate himself, and it's actually hilarious." A lot of people wanted to know what was the full context of these emails, and originally I wasn't going to do it, but since you guys do want to know, and he was already releasing them out of context, and I just feel like it's good stuff to put out there. Like I said, I did tweet these out, so if you guys want to read these emails close up, I'll put this in the description below. And while you're on the Twitter, don't forget to give it a follow. We do keep updates on important informations to do with the Repzilla channel and some ongoing things around the world. And since we're here, author Frederick Joseph has started a rent relief GoFundMe to help people pay bills during the coronavirus pandemic. I thought this was a really good cause. If you're behind or you need about $200 or so to help with your rent, this is a good option here. So give it a click out and share it out in case, or if you know anybody else that might need help. Another thing is Chris Hansen has asked Onision to once again have a seat, saying the first time I offered Greg James an interview, he demanded $350,000. The second time I offered him a chance, he called 911. So from journalist to predator, once again, come on my show and have a seat with Chris Hansen. He also released a video saying,
"This probably won't come as a shock to most of you, but I will not be going on Greg James Onision's, the YouTube psycho brat from Washington State's members-only paid porn channel. I know he's trying to have a stunt to make you all watch and tune in, but it's just not going to happen. I still want to have him answer questions in an interview and have a seat with Chris Hansen, something he is not likely to do because he doesn't want to answer the tough questions about how he groomed and exploited multiple young women and how his negligence contributed to the near death of his 2-year-old child, among many other things, and police investigations and FBI investigations now underway. So I renew my offer, Greg James Onision, YouTube Psycho Brat. Anytime you want to do a real interview on a real show, let me know. Until then, well, I guess you'll continue the stunts. And remember one other thing. A lot of people want to see justice in this case, the investigation come to an end. It took better than a decade to bring Weinstein and Epstein to justice. We will get justice here, and the victims will continue to be heard.
That's right, Onision was trying to get Chris Hansen to come on to his channel, his neck of the woods. No doubt a advertisement for his own terrible OnlyFans account, and I'm going to stick by that word terrible. So as you see, this is Onision's tweet. "Yo, Chris Hansen, I agreed to go on your show tonight if you disabled ads, donations. This is what you wanted. Why are you so quiet?" One Twitter user saying, "I think his show is scheduled for certain days. Let me guess. Your offer is going to expire if it's not immediately on your terms." And Stephen Asark of Newsweek, the guy that said that he interviewed Onision's father, follows up with a tweet of his own saying, "Let's see if Chris Hansen chickens out. I'll gladly take the interview if he does." Followed up just 14 minutes ago saying, "Interviewing Onision for an hour and a half truly tested my patience. He took no responsibility and deflected every question. When asked if he lives in an echo chamber, he told me, 'No, my husband disagrees with me sometimes. Now he just sends me mean emails.'" And this is a really nice segue into the whole reason that I decided to shoot this video today. But first, before we get that, Repzilla replies saying, "Look at his past interviews he's done. He won't go anywhere because he has the power to control your ability to speak. He wants full control over questions and what people ask. I too was a victim of a harassment bombardment of emails just yesterday. Let's read those because I know you guys are really want me to do that. In the first email, he says, "You are legitimately a slanderous scumbag. Of course, anyone who is not an adult is always banned upon discovery. Seriously, you keep spreading lies. People like you get sued." To which I said, "If you watched the video, you would have seen me report that rather than making yourself seem uninformed." And then I quote, "You keep spreading lies. People like you get sued. Same goes for you. I hope you realize this. You are in a situation that you're in of your own doing. When I first reached out, I gave you the benefit of the doubt like I do everyone, and this was before the allegations. It seems that you did everything in your power to prove everything against you right. When you make a tweet, even if you delete it, it still exists. I'll keep reporting the news with all the facts while keeping my opinion out of it, but to be clear, when you email and tweet stupid things like this, it develops my opinion accordingly. This is not a place for you to email anymore. You're not welcome." Me trying to tell him not to email me, to which he replies, "You effing idiot. I did not have to watch anything to know you're spreading lies. This is your own tweet, or do you not remember putting it out?" Of course, it says that his OnlyFans is terrible. I said that Onision opened up an OnlyFans account and a 12-year-old had apparently found her way onto it. You might not have been able to stop that, but you could have stopped her from being in the 18+ Discord. Let's talk about it. He goes on to say, in this tweet you said, I quote, "He could have stopped her from being 18 in the 18+ Discord." Then he says, "Sign up is automatic. You sign up through onlyfans.com. The thing about it is yeah, he set up the website for it to be automatic. On my Patreon, you're able to, as long as it's linked to the Discord, you're able to automatically get the role that way. I have full control over my Discord channel. I can give that role manually. I can take it away manually. Just because it's automatic doesn't mean I can't have control over it. Plus, we're a close-knit group and we keep an eye on things. If there's anything that goes wrong, people get banned. And my point was, would he have done anything if commentary channels like mine or iNabbers wouldn't have said anything? We really can't know. You said that you keep your opinion out of it. You literally said terrible OnlyFans account in the title of your video, or do you not know what an opinion is? And well, honestly, it's a little bit of a fact. It is a terrible OnlyFans account. My thing is I don't berate the character of people. I don't continuously run someone down. I like to get the facts out straight to you. I try to stay neutral and as unbiased as possible, but I do give my opinions at the end of my videos. Sometimes it does slip out. I'm not completely professional, but I do strive for professionalism on the channel. I do try to keep that up in mind when I take my approach. Now, there are times like this video, in this specific situation here, where he's literally reaching out to me despite me telling him I did not want to have any further contact, to the point where I eventually had to ignore him. He just kept on emailing. Nothing made sense. That's when the words I'm saying, it not making sense, develops my opinion accordingly. I hope that makes sense. This is the rest of that email, just basically demanding that I take down my tweets, and I'm sure if Onision had it his way, he would take down everybody's content about him at all, talking about the things that he does. Like I said, if you want to go in depth with this, the tweets will be in the description below. I replied with, "You're a sad person and I feel bad for you. I stand by my tweet because your OnlyFans account is terrible. Number one, regardless if you set up your Discord to be automatic, that is still on you. I have a Discord account. I know how it works. I was told you removed the 12-year-old. That's great. The fact of the matter is, would you have if commentary channels wouldn't have called you out? I don't know. No one can say. Again, the OnlyFans account is terrible. Pretty sure you meant it to be satire. If not, whoops. What I mean is I usually don't go out of my way to drag people. You pretty much drag yourself enough. What you think about YouTube and how it works is incredibly outdated. I personally don't care about how big my channel is or how popular I am. I believe it would be pretty sad to feel that way as an important thing. I focus primarily on my community. Lastly, for the last time, stop reaching out to me. I have no interest in talking with someone like you. P.S. My channel is doing better in the 2 to 3 years that I've done it versus your over 10-year-long rampage. I will at the very least be able to look back and feel good about my time here. Again, he repeats himself. And then finally, I had to say, just so we're clear, you're continuing to email me. None of what you say makes any sense. It's illogical and pretty jumbled up. I can see why you have such difficulty in your life. Your mixed messages are mixed messages. For the last time, this is the last email I'm replying to. None of this conversation, if continues, going to be much help to me or you. My advice is to seek professional help for yourself and your kids. He went on to basically say I was slow. And like I said, if you want to read these emails in their entirety, link in description. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, any of these stories mentioned in this video with the Chris Hansen wanting to interview Onision with the guy from Newsweek, any of those, I will update you here on this channel when those stories come out. So make sure your subscribe notifications turned on. And as interesting as this is always something that's more interesting to me, that's right, you guys said, I want to know what you think. So why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and or interesting responses in the comment box below. As always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. Woo! So like I said, I do have that really important interview. I interviewed 2 people that were affected by Dobby Vanity. That video will come out Monday, and I'm fixing to interview somebody else as well. So if you're interested in keeping up with my investigation on the Dobby Vanity situation, for sure, subscribe, notifications turned on. I know Damon Fizzy, D Fizzy, is also working on a pretty big video on the situation. I will tweet that whenever that comes out as well. I think it's going to be sometime next week. Thank you to my patrons. We are making major milestones over there. We're currently at 95 patrons. We're literally 5 patrons away from a huge milestone that I've been working on all year, 100 patrons. It means a lot to me. I just wanted to say thanks to the bottom of my heart for all the support during this time. I know I expected things to slow down a little bit because I understand with the situation as it is currently with COVID-19 that many of you are going to face financial troubles. I know a lot of YouTubers, we're all facing it because of the bots perfectly taking over the whole platform, and the majority of my videos were already demonetized. Now it's like every single one of them are. So I really appreciate that, and thanks to everybody that's been following the Facebook page. We are trying to get to 10,000. We're having interesting conversations over there, and very close to 5,000 followers. So if you want to help me out with that, I really appreciate it. As always, we are working on new merch. It's been really slow right now because of the things I've had to put my attention to elsewhere, and I think that's it. Look forward to the video on Monday. I am going to take the next 2 days off because I know I took more days off this week than usual, but I like to always keep the weekends just to recharge from mental health anyways. So I will take Saturday, Sunday off, and I'll start back Monday through Friday next week. So if you guys need me, you know how to get a hold of me, because I know that you're repping. If you're not repping, you're gagging. Hey, dude, all you gotta do is subscribe, notifications turn on, be in the comment section after every single video, because I'm gonna be there. Greg the Cat's gonna be there, and the rest of the Repzilla community as well. And I expect to see you there too, because this channel loves you. Now I gotta edit. What else? That's right, Greg. We need more coffee. Running out of coffee. This self-quarantine is killing me.